What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can scrape Google search results automatically by creating a simple automation on make.com. Let's get started. To scrape Google search results, I'm going to use this tool called Apify. Apify is an incredible tool with pre-built tools that you can use to scrape any website and automate projects. So create an account on Apify and then head over to Apify store. Here, we'll search for tools that we'll use to scrape Google search results. I'm going to search for Google search and click on search. You can see the tools that you can use to scrape Google search over here. I'm going to use this tool to scrape Google search results. So I'll open this tool on a new tab. With this tool, we can add a search query over here. I would like to scrape the results. So here you can add a query like recycling. You can add a country like United States and say you can also add English. Maximum result can leave it as 20. And now to scrape Google search results with recycling as our query, I'm going to click on Save and Start. You can see that our tool just scraped results from our query that we search on Google search. So here we're getting the URL, the name of our query, paid results, and organic results. It's only showing us 4 out of all the 122 fields. To get the 122 fields, I'm going to click on Preview in tab. We are getting the comprehensive data of our search query, which was recycling right here. You can see we're getting the description right here. We're getting the display URL, position, the title, the site link URL. So these are all the fields that we're getting from our search query right here. We can set up an automation that automatically scrapes the Google search results for us and adds the organic results to a Google spreadsheet. To do that, I'll create a simple automation on make.com. On Make, I've created a scenario that I've renamed to Google Search Scraper. I'm going to search for Apify. Then on Apify, I'm going to click on Run an Actor. Here, you'll need to create a connection between Apify and Make. To create a connection, click on Add, and then here you'll rename your connection, and then add your API token right here. To get your API key, on Apify, click on Settings, click on API and Integrations. Here, you'll find the API tokens. All you have to do is copy it, and then come and paste it over here, and then click on Save, and your connection will be created. Since I had already created my connection, I'm going to close and choose my connection right here. Now, for our actor, here, we're going to choose our tool. Our tool is this tool right here. Then here, I'm going to choose to run synchronously. And then here we'll need to input our JSON. So on our tool, I'm going to click on JSON. Then I'm going to copy this JSON. Then before we paste it right here, we'll paste it to a JSON formatter tool to format our JSON. Then I'll click on Process to format our JSON. And then after our JSON has been formatted, I'll copy it. Then I'll paste it right here on Make. I'll leave everything as is and click on OK. I'll rename this module to Google Search Scraper and click on OK. After we've scraped our search results, here on Apify, I'll click on the Get Dataset item so we can get the results that we scraped. Here we'll need to add our dataset ID. It should be this default dataset ID right here. And then here I'll click on OK. And then here I'll rename this to Get Search Results. And then click on OK. Now to scrape Google search results from the recycling query, I'm going to click on OK and then run automation. You can see that automation ran successfully. Here, we succeeded in scraping Google search results of our recycling query. Then here we got our results. We're getting the title, the URL, the display URL, and the description. We're getting 8 results about recycling here. We're also getting the related queries. We're also getting what people also asked. So we can see people also ask, why is the recycling important? And we're getting the answer here, the URL and the title. I'm going to choose to add organic results to a Google spreadsheet. Now to do that, I've created a spreadsheet that I've renamed to scraping sheet. I've renamed this sheet to Google search results. So here, we're going to add the organic results of our query. We're going to add the title, description, type, display URL, and the URL of the search results. To add the organic results to a Google spreadsheet, here, since this is an array, I'll add another module, and then on flow control, I'll search for an iterator. Here, we'll need to add the array, the organic results array, and click on OK. And then here, we can now add the results to a Google spreadsheet. So I'll click on Google Sheet and click on Add a Row module. Here, I'll search for my spreadsheet and click on my scraping sheet. For the sheet name, I'm going to choose Google Search Results. Now here, we can add the values to our columns on Google Sheet. We're going to get the values from our iterator module. So for the title, I'm going to choose the title. Description, I'm going to choose the description. For the type, I'm going to choose the type right here. For the display URL, I'm going to choose the display URL. For the URL, I'm going to choose the URL right here. And then click on OK. Now here, I renamed this module to search results. And then click on OK. To add our search results of our recycling query to our Google spreadsheet, I'll run automation again. You can see that automation ran successfully. Now, on our Google spreadsheet, you can see the search results that we added to our Google spreadsheet. Here we're getting the title, the description, the type of results, the display URL, and the URL for these topics. On this automation, you'll need to input your query manually over here. Now, we can create another spreadsheet on our spreadsheet and rename it to Google Search Queries, where we'll add our queries right here. Instead of adding the queries manually on our Google Search Scraper module right here. Now, to get this sheet on Google Sheet, I'll click on Watch New Row module. I'm going to use this as our trigger, then auto align automation. Then here, I'm going to search for a spreadsheet. Click on our spreadsheet, our sheet name. This time around, we're going to choose Google Search Query. You can see the table contains headers. You can limit it to 2. Then click on OK. We can run this module and see if we're going to get our queries. So I'm going to choose all, then click on OK. Then you can run this module only. You can see we're getting our queries right here. Now, with our queries, instead of manually typing the queries right here, I'm going to delete recycling and add our Google Search queries right here. Then click on OK. To run our automation, you can choose where to start. Now, if you like to scrape search results of both queries, here you can choose all. But if there's a specific search query that you like to scrape, click on choose manually. Then here you'll choose the query that you like to scrape. For example, you can scrape search results of electronic waste. Then click on OK. Now to scrape the search results of electronic waste and add the results to a Google spreadsheet, I'll click on run once. You can see our automation ran successfully. Here, we scraped the search results from our electronic waste query right here to the success. And here we got the search results for electronic waste query. Then here you're getting the organic results, the related queries, and what people also ask related to the query. Then here we are iterating the organic results, and then adding the results to our Google spreadsheet right here. On our Google spreadsheet, I'm going to click on our Google search results spreadsheet. Here, you can see the results that we scraped on electronic waste. Here I'll add a row above to separate the two queries. So this one was for recycling, and the other one was for electronic waste. So here we're getting the title, the description, the type of search, the display URL, and the URL to these titles. You can also add related queries or what people also asked results to our Google spreadsheet. All you have to do is on our iterator, instead of choosing organic results, you can either choose related queries or people also ask. If you choose related queries, you'll need to have title and URL columns on our spreadsheet. If you wanted to add what people also ask to our Google spreadsheet, here you'll, instead of the organic results, you'll choose what people also ask. On your Google spreadsheet, you'll need to have a column for the questions, answer, URL, title, and date. And then after adding what people also ask over here, you can add the values for those columns from our iterator. This was a simple automation that we created on Make that automatically scrapes Google search results and adds the results to a Google spreadsheet, similar to this one right here. Now, if you have an automation or a system in mind that you'd like for me to create, just comment down below in the comment section. I read out the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire automation or system from scratch. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.